Hi, and welcome back to Thone's Hebrews Nibbles number 97. By faith we understand, part 1 of 4. And we're just talking about faith today in a very brief way. We're going to be reading Hebrews chapter 11, verses 1 through 3. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by the elders obtained a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that things which are seen are not made of things which do appear. And so that's a very famous saying, particularly the first verse there. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, and so on. Why faith? Why is this in the Bible? Explaining God's plan. And the communications here relates to creation. Application to me. With faith, that which is hoped for becomes a confident promise for our future. We change with faith. We change from hope into promise. And that is, that gives us all the self-confidence in the world to know that that which we hope for, or someone that we love hopes for, is suddenly a promise in our future because it has been promised. This is due to our assurance of the perfect character of God. That's why it's a sure promise, is that God's character is perfect, and if He promised it, He will deliver. And in studying for this section, I just have one really neat quote to give you. Dr. David Jeremiah, in his study Bible, says, for the unbeliever, seeing is believing. That is, this unbeliever does not believe until he actually sees the outcome. For the believer, believing is seeing. That is, if we believe that God can do it, then we see it as done. And it's quite an interesting balance there. And this is a sort of a flashback in a certain sense to things that are said in Proverbs in particular, where there's, this is a good thing, but this is a bad thing, and only this is the backwards of that. This is for the unbeliever, that's the negative, seeing is believing. For the believer, that's the positive, believing is seeing. God says, I promise a better tomorrow for those who believe, and a perfect forever as well. We have a better tomorrow while still on the earth, but then we are looking forward to a perfect forever after we go to heaven. My personal response, Lord, thank you for allowing us to live a better life here in this fallen earth. Also, a perfect forever life with you in heaven. Your love and your mercy are overwhelming. And what a picture of God there. We are being overwhelmed by His love and His mercy. Okay, well, we'll talk next time, and for the next 3 times, we're going to be talking more about faith in this general sense that we're talking about now. And then after that, there's going to be a series of devotionals that relate to specific people in the Bible, a long series of devotionals, in that each of them has several parts to it. But anyway, it's a great start off to this time to understand that we can be believing is seeing. I don't have to be seeing is believing, which is the worldly way. Talk to you next time.